Good evening all, WildWeather here for LiveWeatherBlogs.com. Here's the National Weather Service map showing lots of severe weather in the southern states. Heart of Tennessee Valley right now getting pounded pretty good. Tornado watches, severe thunderstorm warnings, high wind warnings, and even some tornado warnings right now happening as we speak. If we go down to the severe weather stuff that's going on right now, moderate risk, tremendous low pressure right here moving off to the northeast. Low pressure here trying to catch up with the surface low, and we got a lot of jet stream energy coming around the corner here. So you're in this area, you got your quite a bit of stuff going on here. Here's the outlooks here. If we go here, moderate risk of severe weather, high risk of tornadoes through the Tennessee Valley, northern Mississippi, northwestern Alabama, and very high for wind all the way up and through Kentucky, Bowling Green area, moving over in the general direction of Lexington and southern parts of the Ohio Valley. Some of this might get into Dean's country here in Roanoke, Dean Davidson down there, so be careful of that, Dean. We'll be watching that overnight into tomorrow. Quite a bit of warmth going up the East Coast. If we go to currents right now, clearly you can see 75 degrees warm just surging up the coast. It gets to about central PA before it gets shunted off to the east. So if you would, the flow is coming up like this and then kind of... So the warm air is having a little bit of a tough time getting north of New York State and PA border. Here comes the below zero air back down to the United States. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Before we do so, this is the snowpack up here. Tremendous snowpack, 48 plus inches, generally between 30 and 48 plus inches of snow, most of Canada. Very severe cold going on up there right now. I'll show you that. Up in Canada right now, looking at, anywhere from 11 to 38 degrees below zero, and that's not the wind chill, folks. 44 below up here in the Yukon. If you go to the wind chills, 59 and 62 degrees below zero. Just tremendous cold air up here, and it's poised, and once the AO goes negative, and the AO has shown it will go negative, this cold air is going to start breaking down and coming southward again. Let's take a look at that. We go up here to the search AO and Arctic oscillation, and there we have it. Going -1, -2, maybe even a couple members trying to go to -3. We also have the NAO to take a look at. And the North Atlantic oscillation showing some signs of going negative. Generally speaking, you can see the trend is downward. Good sign. Last time we were fully negative, truly negative, was mid-October and late September. We're due, folks. This usually runs between 3 and 6 a month cycle, so we're due to go negative, and when that does, the snowstorms will follow. Back to hamweather.com, the satellite. We go to the infrared satellite, and you can clearly see this is where your severe weather is right now. This is where the most lift is, right in here this evening. Go to the water vapor map, put this in motion here, and clearly you can see as this comes on, the ridge out in the Pacific, everything going up and over the top and diving down to the base of the trough. Here's your subtropical jet. And look at it, just scooping the moisture up from the deep hinters of the tropics right up the east coast. So this air that we have up in the Delaware Valley right now, straight up from the Gulf of Mexico, and it's certainly responding here immediate. It's still just about 60 degrees at 10 o'clock at night on December the 22nd. It's pretty impressive. Grounds here are soaked because of the fact that the humidity is so high, let alone all the snow is obviously melted by now. So you can see the cold air up here. These about the blues here. The polar vortex kind of got shoved up here a little bit, but as this storm goes by, the polar vortex will start sneaking down a little bit over time, especially if we have high pressure build over the poles and a stratospheric warming event coming in January. But you can see the flow here. You get this kind of a flow later on coming down here. This is like a matchbox. This is dynamite down here, folks. You're going to see a major snowstorm, a major winter weather event coming up later January, February, perhaps early March. But somewhere in those next 2 months, folks, I think we're going to see a major storm. All right, so that's all I have for tonight. So basically, get ready. You're in Nashville. This line's really cruising your way. Up here here it's going to take a longer time to move to the east, but down here the southern portion is moving faster than the northern portion. As the upper level low goes by, it starts snowing up in this area. We get plenty of snow up there, 6 to 12 inches, 4 to 8. Um, this will start moving as well, so it won't be long. This time tomorrow night should be raining in the Philadelphia area off and on, maybe even a rumble of thunder. Um, and here's the latest blog that came out from Nick about where's the cold now. The cold air is up north, and it'll stay there for now, but it'll be coming back. And don't forget, here at LiveWeatherBlogs.com, Dean Davidson, Rob Garino, John Mineta, and many others, Steve DiMartino, will all do a nice job along with Tracy. Um, so check it out. I'm sure Oakland will be on when the snowstorms come back, and John up there in New York. So keep it here, LiveWeatherBlogs.com, and enjoy the toasty temperatures. Tomorrow is going to be another record-breaking day. It'd be interesting to see if that cold air kind of sneaks down a little bit tomorrow. Should be reestablishing the warmth though before just one more day of warmth. 70 degrees maybe out of not some should be within reach tomorrow. This is wild weather for LiveWeatherBlogs.com. Oh, have a good night.